This video was brought to you by Dollar Shave Club. Get top quality razors delivered to your door starting at just $1 a month. Link below in the description. Skip it up and that up. So exciting news. Kind of, sort of, not really. Anyway, I'll explain. It's still interesting though. I'll explain why in a second. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare for the Xbox One is going to have a higher resolution than Call of Duty Ghost did last year for the Xbox One. If you remember, Ghost was only 720p on the Xbone, and it was 1080p on the PlayStation 4 native too, and a lot of people had issues with that, especially Xbox fans. Now this year, Sledgehammer Games co-founder Michael Condrey announced on Twitter that Call of Duty Advanced Warfare's resolution on the Xbox One will be higher than last year's Call of Duty Ghosts. But will it be 1080p? According to industry insider Tidux, Sledgehammer Games are having issues in developing Call of Duty Advanced Warfare for the Xbox One, and Microsoft has stepped in to try to help out and make it be graphically on the same level as the PS4 version. Microsoft also stepped in for the Xbox One versions of Diablo 3 and Destiny to make sure those two games were on the same level graphically as the PS4 versions of those games. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because for a couple of reasons. First off, I get to a point why Microsoft wanted to do this, especially for the 7th generation of consoles. Call of Duty and Xbox went hand in hand. Usually the Xbox 360 version, or actually always the Xbox 360 version of Call of Duty, was the superior version. They had a deal with Activision where you could get the DLC first, so they really want to make sure you still get at least as good of an experience with Call of Duty on the Xbox One that you do on the PS4. But in terms of the holy grail of 1080p, I've said it before, I know I've beaten this to death, but Sony and Microsoft, let me look at my fat hand here, where my imaginary watch is, or wrist I should say. 1080p is over. 1080p was like a thing back in like 2009, 2010, when it was like mainstream. Now 1080p is in its twilight. 4K, even though I'm not super excited about 4K, I've talked about it before, but 4K is the new de facto standard. And everyone out here knows, everybody knows that the Xbox One and PS4 are not doing 4K. Hell, NVIDIA's newest graphics card, the GTX 980, I mean, it can output 4K, but you're not doing games on max settings at 4K. So come on, man. I mean, whatever. I understand that, you know, everyone expects everything to be at least 1080p, and that's why Microsoft is stepping in for all these AAA games. But it's over. You made the mistakes, Microsoft. You made your bed and lie in it. Had to think of the right analogy there. You made your bed and lie in it. You know, you cut, like I said before, you cut the corners to shoehorn in the Kinect, which I knew was a waste of time, and like I predicted, you dropped the Kinect, even though you're saying that you didn't, but you did. You made a Kinectless Xbox One bundle. You may as well have killed the thing off, and you cut corners so you could shoehorn in the Kinect and make it a palatable price for the Xbox One to make it $499. Now I'm sure you're regretting that, like I've said before as well, and this is proof. For now, you have to send out like teams of programming ninjas every time there's a AAA title to try to get it to be on the same level as the PlayStation 4 version. And like I said, right now, it's all in vain, because 1080p is soon to be pretty irrelevant, because you could buy a 4K TV already right now. You could get a Samsung 4K TV on Amazon for less than $1,000. So you're looking at my imaginary watch again, Microsoft and Sony. You're a tad bit late with the whole 1080p thing. Just saying. Alright folks, this is Rich of Review Tech USA. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one. The preceding video was brought to you by Big Cheese's YouTube channel. For gameplay reviews, gaming music, and vlogs, subscribe to Big Cheese VG. Link below in the description.